Yeah, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to this year's WAEC further math questions. We start with the objectives. It's been a while and it's good to have you back. Let's go straight to it. Number 1, simplify 1 over 2 minus root 3 plus 2 over 2 plus root 3 all raised to power minus 1. The LCM is 2 minus root 3 times 2 plus root 3. When we divide this LCM by 2 minus root 3, we get 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3 times 1 is 2 plus root 3 plus. When we divide the LCM by 2 plus root 3, we get 2 minus root 3. And we multiply that by 2. 2 times 2 minus root 3. And we raise everything to power minus 1. And that's equal to 2 plus root 3. I'm opening the bracket at the numerator now. Plus 4 minus 2 root 3 over 2 minus root 3 times 2 plus root 3 is a difference of 2 squares, which is the same as, let me just work it out for you to see. That's 4 plus 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 minus root 9. 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 is 0. And that gives us 4 minus root 9, which is 3. And that's 1. So that means this denominator is 1 raised to power minus 1. Let me take this out. So we move on. The numerator gives us 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. Root 3 minus 2 root 3. Root 3 minus 2 root 3 is minus root 3. So that's 6 minus root 3 over 1, which is the same as 6 minus root 3. And that's 6 minus root 3 raised to power minus 1, which is 1 over 6 minus root 3. And now we can rationalize the denominator by multiplying both this numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. And the conjugate of the denominator is 6 plus root 3. So we are going to multiply numerator and denominator by 6 plus root 3. And that simply means 6 plus root 3. The denominator is the same as 6 squared minus root 3 squared. If you work that out, you're going to get the same answer as I'm going to get here, which is 6 plus root 3 over 36 minus root 3 squared is 3. And that simply means 6 plus root 3 over 33. And I can write that as 1 over 33 times 6 plus root 3, which is option C. Now straight to the next, which is number 2. For what range of values of x is x squared minus 2x minus 3 less than or equal to 0? The first thing we do is to factorize the left hand side, and that's x squared plus x minus 3x minus 3 less than or equal to 0. How do we do that? Just multiply minus 3 by x squared. That's minus 3x squared. And you think of two factors such that when you subtract, you get minus 2x. And when you multiply, you get minus 3x squared. And those factors are plus x and minus 3x. X minus 3x will give us minus 2x. And x times minus 3x. X times minus 3x will give us minus 3x squared. So we replace minus 2x with x minus 3x. Now we move on. So that simply means, I've done that already. And then I have x into bracket x plus 1 minus 3 into bracket x plus 1 less than or equal to 0, which simply means x minus 3 times x plus 1 less than or equal to 0. Now, when two factors are multiplied to give a result that is less than or equal to 0, that means it's either both, one of the first one is less than or equal to 0, and the second one is greater than or equal to 0. In other words, one of them has to be positive while the other is negative, or the first one is negative while the other is positive. So those are the conditions we consider to find the range of values of x that satisfy the inequality. So this simply means x is less than or equal to 3 and x is greater than or equal to minus 1. The second condition should be that x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0 and x plus 1 is less than or equal to 0. But before I go to that, I can check if these can be combined. So let me see that this is 0. I can put 3 here and then minus 1 here. X greater than or equal to minus 1 is what this represents, and x less than or equal to minus 3 is what this represents. And we can see that the two of them will meet that way, so I can combine the result as minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. Since I already have a result that can be combined, I don't need to go to check the second condition, and that the correct option is a, less than x less than 3. Now to the next, number 3. Given that M is equal to, M is the matrix 3, 2, minus 1, 4, and N is the matrix 5, 6, minus 2, minus 3. Evaluate 3m minus 2n. 3m minus 2n is simply the same as 3 times m, 3, 2, minus 1, 4, minus 2 times n, 5, 6, minus 2, minus 3. And when you are multiplying a matrix by a scalar, you just multiply each of the elements of the matrix by that scalar. So I'm going to do 3 times 3, 3 times 2, 3 times minus 1, and 3 times 4. And the same thing for this, 2 times 5, 2 times 6, 2 times minus 2, 2 times minus 3. So there we go. We have 9, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times minus 1, minus 3, 3 times 4, 12, minus 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 6, 12, 2 times minus 2, minus 6, 2 times minus 3, 2 times minus 2, minus 4, 2 times minus 3, minus 6. Now we subtract. And to subtract, we subtract corresponding elements. 9 minus 10, that's minus 1. 6 minus 12, that's minus 6. Minus 3 minus minus 4, that's minus 3 minus minus 4, which is minus 3 plus 4. And that's the same as 1. And then the last one, 12 minus minus 6, which is this 12 minus minus 6. That's the same as 12 plus 6, which is 18. So the answer is a matrix which has elements minus 1, minus 6, 1, 18. And that's option B. And the correct option is B. Minus 1, minus 6, 1, 18. Now to the next, that's number 4. Simplify 1 over 3 log 8 plus 1 over 3 log 64 minus 2 log 6, and that's equal to log 8 raised to the power 1 over 3 plus log 64 raised to the power 1 over 3 minus log 6 raised to the power 2, which means 8 raised to the power 1 over 3 is the same as the cube root of 8, and that's 2, plus 64 raised to the power 1 over 3 is also the cube root of 64, which is 4. So that means log 4 minus log 36. And that's the same as log 2 times 4 divided by 36. That's just simply applying one of your rules of logarithms. And that gives 4 here 1, 4 here 9. And that's log 2 over 9. And the option that matches that is C. That's option C. And that goes straight to number 5. Solve 1 over 9. Solve 1 over 9 raised to power x plus 2 equals 243 raised to power x minus 2. Here we can write both 1 over 9 and 243 as powers of 3. And that simply means 1 over 3 raised to power 2 raised to power x plus 2 equals 3 raised to power 5. 243 is the same as 3 raised to power 5 raised to power x minus 2. And that means 3 raised to power minus 2 times x plus 2 equals 3 raised to power 5 times x minus 2. And that means 3 raised to power minus 2x minus 4 equals 3 raised to power 5x minus 10. Which simply means we can equate the powers now since the bases are the same. That's minus 2x minus 4 equals 5x minus 10. And that simply means 5x, that means minus 4 plus 10 is the same as 5x plus 2x, which simply means 6 equals 7x, and x is therefore 6 over 7. That's just by dividing both sides by 7. Alright, so that's it briefly, and let me continue from there in the next. Bye bye.